Hey guys and girls. Well, it's night time outside and oh, look, there's me in the reflection of the window. Hey guys. Brother's over there behind the lights. They're doubling up as two things, a light source and a heat source. It's pretty cold outside. So as you can see, most of the wood is panelled apart from that over there, minus the nice design artwork thing that my brother's sticking to the walls there. I don't know what that's all about.
No off-cut wasted at all.
Yeah, we've got a panel over there that needs doing. He's nicely crazy paved the door, as you can see, with this amazing 50mm thick polystyrene, is it? Insulation, something like that. We've got some of that stuff down there which is going to go on the roof, I think, along with the polystyrene which has been stuck to the roof. We're just at the process of wiring in some of the lights now. I mean, we've got those lights there and they're wired in, sort of. We've just got the cables there. We're going to run the cables. What the hell are you doing? Oh right, yeah. As you can see, they're lights.
Yeah.
And we're just desoldering the ends and putting our own cable on. Over there somewhere on that panel is we're going to have a light switch and some of the electronics. Probably behind the panel in a little bit of a cupboard, maybe, if we do that. There's going to be a transformer which is going to run the lights. They're only 12-volt strips, so there's 5 of them in total. So that should give us plenty of light in here. I can't believe how bright these things are. It's going to be quite nice. But yeah, we're at the point where we've got given this settee as well, which is it's quite nice.
Chipboard floors down.
Bit of, yeah, we've got the flooring, the chipboard flooring down.
That's insulated.
That's insulated. Yeah, underneath is insulated as well, which is quite cool. We've got some lino there, which is going to be cut to shape and then stuck down. We may even put a bit up the sides of the walls just to have a little bit of a, you know, like a prevent moisture from getting down the sides kind of thing. You don't want that. That's his choice though, it's not mine. But that's what I'd do if it was me. What would you do?
Yeah, do that and tuck it behind skirting board.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I can see we've got some gaps like there. But we're going to have a dado rail go around the whole thing. Now, if you've never heard of a dado rail before, a dado rail is a little thing that generally sits in the middle of the wall. So you get half of the up of the wall and half of the down of the wall, and it's normally used as a decorative divider. So you can have the bottom of the wall of one colour and the top wall another colour.
You got this, which is nice.
Yeah.
And if that's full of polystyrene beads, which it will be.
Yeah, and you lean on it, you're going to get a nice torrent come down of polystyrene beads.
Yeah.
But in this case, the dado rail is going to be a structural thing. I mean, I did recommend when this shed was being built that we did put a nice piece of wood behind there, but someone chose not to do that, so yeah, we're going to do it the hard way now. But it should make it okay. It'll look pretty nice as well. It's done. Oh, yeah. Yawning. So yes, so far that is all the work that's done. I hope I can add to this video a bit later on when we've got all the lights wired in. That will be kick-ass. Or just even testing. That's good enough for us. And we can test how all the lights work. So yeah, just picture this roof, and it's going to be like this, but then we're going to have some, what's it called again?
Yeah.
Foil stuff over the top.
Vapor-proof membrane.
Vapor-proof membrane, which is also silver in colour.
Foil, yeah.
It's probably a bad idea putting the lights up already, but they've only been glued in place, so they will just knock off. And we can put them back on at a later point in time. But the most important thing is getting the cables all in, you know, getting it sorted. We're only going to have one 240-volt system in here. The cable's going to run through a hole in the wall in that corner, which is already there. Then we're going to obviously, when the cable's through, we're going to very nicely just put a bit of expanding foam in that, I think. Is that right?
Yeah.
Just to fill the gap.
Same goes for the gaps between all this polystyrene.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all going to be filled with that stuff. We did test it and it doesn't eat away at the polystyrene, which is nice. But anyway, it's going to run across that groove there in the top of that, just where the roof is. It's going to disappear behind this lighter coloured shade of Ujima Bob, whatever it's called, plyboard. which is a bit thicker than the other bits of plyboard, and it's thicker because it's more, you know, more sturdy for light switches and things. We'll have a major consumer unit in there and stuff, I think, anyway. Are we gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that'll just run down to a plug socket somewhere. And that should be it as far as electronics. And then for wiring, we'll just have extension cables, 4-way extension cables or 6-way, just running across the floor.
That's it. Most stuff will be 12 volt in here anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's going to be quite nice. Anyway, for now, guys and girls, thanks for watching. And yeah, hopefully, like I say, I'll be able to add to the ending of this video. So yeah, I'll see you then. Which to you guys is only going to be a few seconds. Ugh, video editing. Oh, hey guys and girls. Oh. Huh. Lighting. Oh, you wouldn't believe. Yes, this. Don't forget, this is Bonfire Night in the UK, which is the 5th of November. It's celebrating Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament. Shame he didn't really. But you know. Yeah, that's all the explosions and things going off in the background. It's not the fact it's this residence, you know, which normally there is generally explosions going off in the background, but this is Bonfire Night. So it's this, the explosions you hear are not because of us. Anyway, crouching down over there is my brother. He's liking the lights too. And yes, as you can see, it's bright. Works quite well. I mean, it is a weird system how my brother decided to put these lights in. Because, you know, the highest spots, you generally think of putting, you know, 2 there and having 1 at the lowest spots. But he went differently and decided to put 1 at the top there. I mean, to be fair, if you could get 2 more of these, you could put 1 there and 1 over there or something. Yeah, there and there. Yeah, there, that's it, yeah. Put 1 there and there. Yeah. It is okay. Yeah, 1. Yeah, you could have 1 on the end over there. Camera, why you do this? Stupid autofocus. Yeah, you could have 1 over there as well. Camera, why you do this? Why you do this, camera?
Don't forget, they'll be much better.
Why will they?
Once they're running on 13.8 volts.
Oh, yes. We are running it off Yon Trolley battery pack, which is currently running at... Currently running at 12.5 volts, about that, give or take. It is okay. The light does work. This is one of those dead cheap, nasty battery packs that's been beefed up a little bit by yours truly, with courtesy of my brother for acquiring the battery for it. Original battery weighed probably about 1 kilogram. It was absolutely horrendous. And the battery that got put in there weighed a considerable amount more. This thing is heavy now. It's very heavy. Yes. So yeah, instead of it having, what was it, a 10 amp hour battery in there, which so wasn't 10 amp hour, it's now got a 22 amp hour battery in there.
Decent brand and all.
And it's a, yeah, Yuasa. So, from some Chinese Chong battery that has got no real brand whatsoever and weighs about as much as a feather, to one that weighs as much as, I don't know, half a car. And yeah, good stuff. Got my feet up, as you do. Sitting on the floor, which is nicely insulated. It's not very cold. It's cool, but not cold. And I must admit, with those lamps on there, this place is quite warm, even though half the insulation is not even in here yet. We've even got condensation building up on the windows, which might be a problem, actually. We'll worry about that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys and girls, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out!